Cool. So that brings us really up to now. What are the projects that you're working on now that you're really excited about or want to see get out there? Or what type of projects are you working on now?
Well, I'm currently working on... I currently finished a project on Sherry Dennis, which is one of the females that are signed to Puffy's label, Bad Boy Entertainment. And we have a song on there called Yesterday that is, I just think if you're looking for kind of like a neo-soul throwback, but not it being so deep in the neo-soul area, you might want to check that track out. It's really cool. And outside of working with her, I've got some material that I've done with Maya. I'm trying to see if they're going to definitely use it for her current album that's slated to be released, as well as I'm working with a couple of new artists. I have 2-5, which is 50 Cent's cousin, that I'm doing some material with, and also I'm working on my own personal project as a solo artist this time, not in a group or anything, which is just basically going to be called the Isaiah Project, and that's just going to be a melding of everything I like, and hopefully I hope that it will reach the audiences, and the audiences will appreciate it too. I have one song currently posted on my MySpace page. Again, that's www.myspace.com/IL3Music Inc. INC. And you'll hear one of those songs that's called Rub Up. I received a really good write-up in Rewind magazine overseas some time ago about the record, and I'm hoping that as the time develops and grows, it gains more attention, as well as I'm currently in the studio working on that particular project as we speak, trying to finish that up so I can hopefully do something with that as a 2007 release, as well as I'm even considering trying to work on a re-release now for the Deja Groove album, the Love Jones album that never got to come out officially. I have a couple of tracks that nobody's heard that I'm going to put in there in addition to the original album. So hopefully those that are Deja Groove fans will, come out and support and pick up the album when it's ready for release. And, I hope you like what you hear. I'm going to work really hard to make it what it needs to be.
Cool. I see on the discography you also mentioned Tevin Campbell. What's up with
Right, I do have a song that I worked with on Tevin Campbell, but he's currently on Broadway, so I'm trying to find out what his current status is with his artist career. I know he's been doing the Broadway thing for about a year now out here in New York.
Oh, okay.
I forgot which play he's singing in, but he's in one of the plays out here in New York, and he's been doing really well with that, getting a lot of good reviews on that. So I just got to contact his mom and his people out there and find out what's the current status on his artist career. But another great singer, great performer. He does his thing. And the song is a really nice ballad.
I think that will conclude the interview. Man, I want to thank you.
Thank you
for your time, and I know the NJS4E group and everybody, Andrew Knight, who runs the NJS4E. I know he wants to thank you also for doing this interview and taking out the time, man. It's been about an hour and a half worth of talking to you, man. And,
let me tell you something. Anything for NJS4E. When I discovered the site and I started to find out that, just as exciting as it is for you guys to be able to speak to someone of my stature or even higher than my stature, it's just as exciting for me because, it's wonderful to know that the music touched people. It's wonderful to know that it reached far places and that people do respect what the labor of love you put into the music, and that, the hard work wasn't in vain. So just as much as, you guys feel honored to speak to me or for me to come into the forum, just know that I'm just as honored to know that I'm out there speaking to my peers and speaking to those that admire what I've done. It's definitely a good experience for myself. So I just want to thank you, NJS4E, for allowing me the opportunity to become part of your world and letting me know that you respected what I've done just as well as me coming into your world and letting you know that I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to be here with you. I'm here as a friend. So just never forget that I'm there. I'm family. That's how it always is. If you see me out in the street, you see me anywhere, just holler Ike. And I'm going to turn my head and be like, what's good? Right? Thank you.
Cool. We definitely appreciate, like I said, doing the interview, and we definitely appreciate you posting on the board. Number one is, we don't get that often. It's definitely a good thing, and it's definitely great. You're a great source of information around, especially being one of the major producers around that time when New Jack Swing was in infancy and past the New Jack Swing era.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for wanting to do the interview. It's greatly appreciated.
Cool.